Yo, Devsnick. How you doing tonight? Elliot with the 12 months. Holy smokes, thank you. Don't forget to hit record. I will not. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. 12 months. Holy smokes. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and hit that record button. I think it's time to get started. Alright. Oh, good stretch in there.
Oh, have you not heard? It was my understanding that everyone had heard. Heard what? Brian, don't!
Stretch before play. That's what we're doing. Alright. So, Invictus. I'm a little intimidated. We're gonna hydrate too? Alright. Little intimidated by this game. But I said 200 followers, we'd play it. That came and went. Then we hit the 1,000 subscriber mark on YouTube. We gotta play it. Yo, Lena, what's up? Alright, let's see if we just go in this way. The road ahead is not always an easy one, unless there's chocolate. Chocolate makes everything better. Alright, welcome. Let's go check out the house here. Welcome to the tutorial. This short guide will show you some of the common things you'll encounter during your journey. Exit to the left or enter the pipe to continue. Let's do the tutorial. Yellow coins indicate a normal jump, blue coins indicate spin, skull blocks, or death. Gotcha. Mario can pass through dotted blocks. Sprites, however, cannot. All green shells allow 2 bounces. Okay. Oops. Let's see if we can make it through the tutorial tonight. Yo, Ruzo. Sprites will bounce on dotted note blocks. Green arrow blocks will launch Mario. What's up, Ruzo? While watching a Christmas movie. Star blocks will bounce throw blocks perpetually. Alright. Can go a little earlier. She's watching National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Press start and select to exit a level at any time. Alright, I think that we'll do that right now. We did the tutorial, guys. Piranha Pipeway. That's not gonna come back. Alright. I am a little intimidated by this game. This is like brand new when I first started getting into kaizo, and it was like the Dram 3 of its day. Like it was the hard game that everyone loved. Oh my goodness. All I'm saying is, okay, alright. I didn't watch a lot of people play it when it came out, so I'm mostly blind. I do remember a snake block level. Alright. That's a PB. Okay. Alright, alright. If I can do... I don't know, I really haven't gauged the difficulty on this yet. I'm kind of thinking if I do one level tonight, I'll be happy. And this is, I don't know if I'm doing this right, but this is kind of like a precision-y thing. Moist. Yo, cat! Welcome in, how are you? And Red, man, everybody's here. What am I doing there? Whoops. You predict I will do reasonably. Thank you. And welcome in, Nasty. It kind of stunts your jump when it pushes you into that block, so I need to be a little bit faster about that. I'm not sure what to do there. Oh man. Yeah, I'm a little scared of this hack, a little intimidated by it. Vil with the 12 months, thank you so much. I can't believe it's been 12 months already. That's crazy. I don't regret it a minute. Thank you so much. This is such a weird little block right here. Okay. I mean, if I go early, it's fine. So I should do that. Wooville. Yeah, I kind of had to give myself a little pep talk before I started tonight, because Invictus, I don't know, I've always considered it kind of a rite of passage hack. Like, if you can do Invictus, then you're a kaizo player. Thank you, Cap. Hey, congrats on the 84 credited emotes, too. I saw that, I was like, holy cow. Okay. Oops. Biggest problem with Invictus, in my opinion, is that there's a lot of chocolate, and if you don't have quite a bit of experience with it, it's easy to have no idea what you're supposed to do sometimes. Should be able to be doing that. Thank you, Bill. Gotta make Christmas happen for the kiddos. I bet you're fantastic around Christmas time. You seem like the very thoughtful mom type. Uh-oh. My sister's the very thoughtful mom type. She does special things for her kids on occasions. I guess my niece's birthday a little while ago, and I called her to wish her happy birthday, and she told me all about her day. She said when she woke up there was ribbons on her door, and she got to decide where they went and where they ate lunch and everything. Man. Tried to play it relatively early on and gave up after a while, then came back later and was pretty consistently beating levels within 30 minutes until the last few.
Last Christmas, I had 2 kids, and the very next year I still had 2 kids. This year, to save me from tears, I'll make sure I still have 2 kids. Peter Griffin going, have you heard emoji?
I gotta go earlier on that. It's a little counterintuitive, but going early is the key. No! Alright, well, we've been at this level for almost 10 minutes. So, not struggling yet. We're learning a little bit at a time. Don't do that to yourself. What are you talking about? But watch the clock. Okay, I think I see what to do there. This is a lot of back and forth. It's not gonna flow forward. At least this level's not. Ah, grumble. Sounded negative. Nasty said something about 30 minutes a level. Whoa, that was a little floaty. And while we all know we shouldn't compare, we all still do. Can I just get to that plant? I kind of want to jump and wait for the platform to come back, but I think I might be able to just get to the plant. Maybe not. Alright, that was Peeb adjacent. Ah. It's a great way to feel bad sometimes. That's true. That's absolutely true. It's all about having fun. And my kind of blind goal for tonight, for the stream tonight, was... Oops. One level. Okay, I am gonna try and just go straight to the plant. I'm not sure if I can. But if I go back to the platform, they seem to get awfully low. I just read the first half of your comment so far, Nasty. All I read was, I don't understand people that disagree with me. I know there's more to it here. That the last 3-ish levels are comparatively insane in this hack. Okay. I just glanced over and caught the first half of that sentence. I don't understand people that disagree with me. Well said. No, it's a spin. Why are you not me? Alright, now we're going... I gotta tell myself we're going straight back to the land. Assuming I can, but we're gonna try. We can! Oh! We got a checkpoint! Hello, darling. I got a checkpoint. Did you see that?
Yes, I did. As soon as I walked in the room.
Well, I know. You're my good luck charm.
I just saw my favorite part.
Yeah, that's everybody's favorite part, where he cusses out his boss.
Yeah. And then the brother-in-law goes and kidnaps him.
Alright, we got to a checkpoint in a very hard game. I mean, I actually have no idea how difficult this game is. Oops. I kind of marked it in my brain as too difficult for me. And, that's just how it's been. And I'm like, maybe it's not. You know, I should actually try it. That's why I made it a 200 follower goal.
You got this.
Thinking I had more time. But that's a good thing, right? Okay. Can I go down here? No. Oh, I see. Cosmic, what's up? Did you get automated, Adam? Oh, well, we have to allow that. Okay. Ask Lena. I'll let Lena read that comment for herself. Ooh, okay. Yes, happy Tuesday. I'm excited to be playing Invictus. Much more excited now that I've gotten a checkpoint. Oh, I spin. I spin and then I catch that block. Okay. Boy, he likes just kind of tiptoeing the pipes, doesn't he? Okay. Yes, it is, Adam. Hey, maybe. How are you tonight? First time playing, I was like, no way this is intermediate, but yeah, upper intermediate, I guess, is fair. I had a lot of I would die and not understand what I should have done. And I can't look at the setup because of instant retry. Yeah. I am not a fan of instant retry for that very reason. It's not like a deal breaker or anything. It's just kind of like, I'd rather have a prompt. My day's pretty good. We had a pretty bad snowstorm yesterday, and I was visiting a different location at work, so I was stuck, basically, driving in the snow, which was not fun. I had about a 200-mile drive home in a snowstorm. Today, on the other hand, it did not snow on me, so I was much happier. Oh no. Alright, so get here, here, Alright, bounce, 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 spin, and get on here.
Oh, did you see the goal? The goal was right there. Okay. Thank you very much. The real scary part was when I was, like I said, it was about a 200-mile drive, and I was about 5 miles from home, and a truck in the other lane lost control and slid in front of me.
So I'm like, okay, well, I could go off the road, right? But there's a steep drop-off just on the other side of the shoulder. So I was very scared. Thankfully, that truck regained control, and I only had to get a little bit onto the shoulder and was able to kind of use my momentum to plow through the snow, but it was really scary. And all I was thinking was like, oh, I almost made it. But I actually did make it home, so I'm very, very happy about that. What's up, Lena? You gonna hang out with me? I saw the goalpost. My kind of unofficial goal for tonight was to be able to beat one level, and I think I'm gonna do it.
There it is.
There it is. Whew. Nice. Thank you, Cat, for the G's. Okay, I'm a little perplexed by... Oh, the bridge. I bet it's a switch check. Yep. Point of advice. Do the obvious. Got it. Goal achieved, stream over. You trying to kick me out, Adam? Okay, this is the one. This is the level that I remember with the snake block. So this is telling me that these blocks make the snake block turn. Ooh, okay. And plus and minus make it go faster. Or not faster. I did. But that's not the goal. The goal is to have fun. Even though I'm really bad about comparing myself to other players. Holy smokes, alright. Ah. Why do I keep regular jumping? It's not what cool kids do. Okay. Whoa. Alright, now we're going really slow. I think I just sneaked in between them. What happened? Uh-oh. Ah, grumble. You gotta get on there pretty quickly. Okay. And here we go. This part's pretty gravy. You just got 3 full jumps. I think maybe I'm getting too close to the edge right there. I'm gonna back it off a little bit. Look at all the points I'm getting. Oh, you run off the front. Okay. I remember this level. I remember watching other people play this level, and my thought was I could never ever do this. So it feels kind of good to be doing it. There's a t-shirt for you. Do I get back on it on the front, or do I wait for it to... Oh, grumble. Wait, what? Oh, grumble. at least one little jump over there. Oops. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, I'm just gonna get there and pause so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, it's gonna go up and then right. I don't think it'll go left because there's a plus sign right there. I think I'm gonna grab that spring, jump to the left because the coins are kind of angled up that way to give the snake block time to get out of my way, and then re-grab off the Koopa. I think that's what I want to do. Grumble. Looks like you jump off the spring. You think? I mean, that would buy me more time. But is that what I want to do? I think you take the spring with you. Because there's a second Paracupa there. Oops. Yeah, the second Paracupa down there makes me think, take the spring. Grumble. course, I could be meant to... I just don't know. Let's throw a few more Marios at it. Boom, boom, boom. Did hear that? Uh-oh. Slack! Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for the sub. And I got embiggened too. Yeah. Totally missed that. 4 months. Wow, thank you, Slack. That is super cool. Pop. Welcome in, by the way. And I'll do it again, just trying. I like that. Oh, I bonked. How am I enjoying Invictus so far? I'm really enjoying it. I was very intimidated to start with, because this is this was like the hard hack, the new hard hack when I really first started getting into kaizo. So it was the hack that I kind of wrote off as I'll never be able to do this level of kaizo. So I was a little intimidated by trying this. I always kind of viewed it as a rite of passage, but we managed to get through the first level. So I'm feeling good. Alright, now just finding the sweet spot right here. Oops. Okay, that was a peeb. Ah, grumble. Thank you, Slack, for the encouraging words. Holy smokes, okay. I didn't know I could get on top of that block and have it push me up. I'm not sure I want to do that. Okay, oh, I was trying to hit the pause button. I knew I was done for. I wanted to look and see what was going on. Alright, new stream goal. We're going to beat the snake block level. Agram. Mid-conscious decision about my next hack. I'm not going to make another playback level. I was about to load up the ASM and just went, nah. Oh, I wholeheartedly support that decision. The, short for that level in Juzcook just came out, I think yesterday. I had it scheduled and I'd forgotten about it. And I had forgotten that I put some text on the screen that said something like, I had to go back to this level for the secret exit. And then it goes, grumble. I'd forgotten I'd done that. I had to laugh at myself a little bit. Ugh. Retro Dave beat that level yesterday morning, and he flew through it. He's played that, I can't remember the name of it, but there's like a 10-level hack, and that's the whole thing. And Retro Dave has played that one too. Let's see here. The entire lore of the game is that there's actually a catastrophic tempest and Mario needs to take shelter deep underground, so having a level named Shortcut Rocks makes a lot of sense. Nice. Yeah, I did get a little bit of a micro peeb. He's a huge Celia fan, so I had lots of experience with memorabilia. That's what it was. I've played some Celia stuff. I think First Step Forward was a Light Alliance and Celia collab, and I really enjoyed that one. Rumble. Go. Getting right in this sweet spot. Isn't super difficult, but I'm also not super consistent at it, so we'll have to get better. Bada boom, bada boom, bada boom. Okay. Reconciliation of Ascension is a top 3 favorite of mine. Light Alliance is a great creator. I don't think I've played that one. They both make beautiful games. Mostly vertical levels and auto scroll. I don't mind auto scroll. A lot of people don't like it, but I don't mind it. I've had some auto scroll levels that just feel slow, and I think that's what a lot of people don't like about them. But then there's others that don't. Like the last level of Shadow of the Mountain was an auto scroller, and that didn't feel slow at all. Oh, Grumble. Yeah. I really love auto-scroller bosses. And I've been seeing more and more of that lately. I think auto-scroller bosses are just really well done. Really creative. We'll take any requests. I had an idea for ASM. I don't know if it would make any sense to do, but I thought, wouldn't it be cool if spiny eggs would interact with one another like billiard balls? So you could have a bucket with 2 or 3 spiny eggs that just kind of bounce off of one another. And bounce back and forth kind of haphazardly. That sounds monstrous, and I'm here for it. Yeah, I actually had a dream about that one night, and woke up and had to make a note of it so I didn't forget. And a lot of times when I do that, I go back and I read those notes, and I'm like, "Oh, that's terrible. Why did I ever think that was cool?" But I thought that one was kind of neat. Rumble. I wonder if getting on top of that block would make it a little easier. Oh, Grumble. ground jump. Auto scroll bosses just bring such a wonderful extra layer. Yeah, I think they're so cool. See, now I'm trying to get on that front block, so it pushes me up a little bit, and it's not... I'm not doing it. Ah! It's going. I think I'm still trying to figure out the sweet spot on this, like, slow-moving snake block. So I gotta thread the needle between two spike balls. I know. See this thing, it comes in here and these red blocks slow it down. And I gotta fit in between there. And it's doable, and it's not all that tough. I just
Gotta get there.
yeah, I gotta find that perfect spot.
Yeah.
And I wanna get consistent at it because there we go. This is the next tough spot. Is getting, well, that. Getting a good jump to the left so I have some rightward momentum to bounce on those Paracoopas. Up. What happened? Check that out. Uh-oh. Aza subbed. Holy smokes, 12 months. Holy moly. Thank you so much. I can't tell you guys how much I appreciate that support.
Oh, have you not heard? It was my understanding that everyone had heard. Heard what? Brian, don't!
Well, a bird, bird, bird. Bird, well, a bird, bird, bird. Bird, well, a bird, bird, bird.
Alright, if I stand on this front block and kind of walk a little bit, I think that's it. Oh, Grumble. On the front one and just kind of keep tapping forward. Just tap, tap, tap it there. Okay. Oh no! Okay, we are getting more consistent though, so. That wasn't pretty, but we'll take it. I really don't have to re-grab there. I can just use the snake block to bonk every single time. Oops. That perfect little sweet spot. Yeah, I know what you mean, cat. How close are you to YouTube partner? I don't know. They measure shorts content and long form content differently. So if you're just going by long form content, I can't remember. Oh, shucks. I can't remember what the watch time requirement is. But it's like, but shorts, I want to say it's 10 million views in the last 90 days. I mean, it's up there. And I haven't gotten 10 million views in the lifetime of my channel, like, so. Partner is probably not in my near future, but I really don't know what the rules are. Oh, shucks. But I figure if it happens, it'll happen. Pop, pop, pop. Ah, grumble. Ah, grumble. Okay, I think we know what to do here. Let's get her done. Okay. Okay. And there we go. Ah! Okay, There we go. Pop. Pop. Oh. I think I'm getting a little bit too close to the right.
Oh, have you not heard? It was my understanding that everyone had heard.
Heard what?
Right.
No.
Well, a bad, bad, bad. Ba-bad, well, a bad, bad, bad. Ba-bad, well, a bad, bad, bad. Ba-bad.
Thank you, Mr. Ville. I just keep trying to find that spot that'll work every time. rather than just winging it and getting lucky.
Remy Horror is lurking today.
Remy, rada, bro. Okay. We kind of stay to the left side of the first block, and I think that's good. Alright, Google says there are 2 ways for YouTube 500 subs, 3 valid public uploads in the last 90 days. I do 3 a day, so we're good. Either 3,000 valid public watch hours in the last 12 months, or 3 million public shorts of views in the last 90 days. 1,000 subs, either 4,000 or 10 million. Okay, so are those like different levels of partnership then? What am I doing? I saw the checkpoint. Okay, I'm making this so much harder than it is. I don't need to do little regrabs down here. I don't need to jump super far left. I'm finally starting to get this consistently. Okay. Ah! Yeah, I sniffed it, Vil. I gave it a good long whiff that would make B. Arthur bob her eyebrows.
Oh my.
That was a little immodest, I'm sorry. Ah! Ah! Okay, there we go. We're gonna bop, bop, and bop. Then we're gonna hang out on the front block, but kinda to the left side. Gonna go over here. Gonna grab. Ah! Oh, I wonder if I could walk off the front. I bet I could, but I'm not gonna, because that's just trying to be swaggy. I'm just trying to basically make it to the end of the level. Alright, I think I just jump up there and avoid that. I think I just want to, like, do a little regrab and avoid that. That winged block. Okay, so when a word like winged, W-I-N-G-E-D, has the ed suffix on the end of it, right? You pronounce it winged or winged? Like if a person is elderly, are they aged or are they aged? Oops. There's a rule for that, really? I love that I asked about used elderly as an example, and the first word Bill says is depends. I want to know what the rule is, though. Aha! Okay. You trying to sound pompous or not? Maybe I am. I got a pipe, or I got a checkpoint. I deserve to be pompous. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. We're learning. We're learning. If the word ends in a T or D, you say ED, like wanted or landed. But you called in the grammar nerd. You know, I need grammar nerds sometimes. I did it again. Because occasionally I'll read something and I'll think to myself, that's not right. Like that grammar isn't right, but I don't know enough about grammar myself to explain why it's not right. That's why they made Grammarly. Grammarly, I've been seeing commercials for Grammarly, and I think they kind of lost their mission. Because it used to be a grammar check. You know, kind of like a spell check, but for grammar. And now it wants to be AI, and it wants to organize meetings and stuff, and it's like, get out of here with that. Oh, that's cool. It bounces the rock up. Lots of rules, but at the end, some words don't follow them. Well, that's English for you. How about this one? This is one I encounter a lot. I'll be reading an email or something, and someone will be like, I am needing such and such set up in this room. And I'm like, that's one that's always sounded wrong to me. I am needing. it sounds like a way to say I need something, but you're trying to sound smarter than you are, kind of thing. Oops. Or trying to somehow like pontificate just a little bit to validate the need. But I am needing such and such has never sounded right to me. But again, I just don't know enough about grammar to call it out and say, you know, tisk tisk, you're wrong. Not that I would do that anyway, that's not how you make friends, but I would like to be able to come home and tell Pixelina, oh, you wouldn't believe this, you know how you do. Techno Colossus. That's why I don't try to sound smart anymore. I used to when I was young. It never worked out well for me. What's up, Remy? Yeah, that sounds super proper, but it's technically right since the suffix ing means it's happening now. Okay, it's the same as saying I need this, only with superfluous words. I keep getting P-speed here, and I don't want it. Whoops. I'll stop being nerd now. Don't you ever stop being a nerd, Asa. My mom's an English major, and she likes to correct everybody's English. And one of her biggest pet peeves is when people say use the wrong tense of the word see. They'll say like, "Oh, I seen that movie last week," which is not the right conjugation of that verb. And now, enough people around me that just live around here, I don't know if it's colloquial or what, enough people say that. I hear it all the time. It doesn't bother me, but it just bugs the heck out of her. So I say it to her all the time now. Oh, look at that! A saw. I have to let it out. I seen it. Yeah. Have a good night, bud. Are you taking off, Remy? Thank you for hanging out, man. I have a phrase that people often use that I can't stand. And the name of an appliance? I sold that movie. That's one I haven't heard. I have said hot water heater my entire life, and I have never recognized how unnecessary the word hot is in that. Oh, Vil, you've changed me forever. Oops. It's a water hotter. A water hotinator. We got this. And we let the saw out, and... Oh, we gotta catch the throw block and throw it there. Okay, we're learning. Want to know the phrase? See... I don't get it. Do you, like, do the math? 2 divided by 2 is 1. See you 1. See if you're 1. See if you're 2 out of 2. I've heard of 5 by 5. Oh, you mean see if Techno's 2 for 2. Got it. Yeah. I'm a dim-witted padlock. I could care less, that bothers me too. It's one of those things that if you say it incorrectly, it means the exact opposite of what you're intending. Yeah, we got a lot of grammar nerds in chat tonight. I'm loving it. Speaking of grammar, that's one thing that I wish I didn't do as often is abbreviate ing to in apostrophe. I've done that since I was a kid, and it's just not good enunciation. But habits are hard to break. I'm gonna have to toss that and then jump again because I need to spin. You're lucky I care this much. Oh, I keep getting P-speed. I don't want P-speed. Alright, so we're gonna just kind of stop here and then do that so I don't get P-speed. I gotta get a little closer first. Irregardless. Yeah. Ear and less kind of can't. Do they cancel one another out, or are they just one unnecessary because the other's there? It'd be funny if they canceled each other out like a double negative. Pacific versus specific? That's just the wrong word. Pacific is a proper noun. Hey, Lena's here. Lena, what are your thoughts on proper nouns? Yeah. Oh yeah. We were at an auction one time and there was some kind of appliance or tool or something. Can't remember what it was, but there was a sign on it and it said, "Works good." my mom had to point it out to me. Works good. Come on, you know, like she had some comment to say about it, and I was like, Mom, I happen to know that works good. I seen it working earlier. She got mad at me. But what's family for if you can't pick on them? You know? Oh, yeah.
He gets so mad.
Yeah, we still give her a hard time about that. I don't know if you guys heard that. One time she made a mistake and said she wanted, or enjoyed 90-minute rice. And I'm like, man, like, just raw rice doesn't take 90 minutes to cook. Where are you buying this, Mom? So we still give her a hard time about her 90-minute rice. Whoops. Ah, grumble. Widja did ya? I don't know, widja did ya? My buddy and I use irregardless as an adjective to describe belligerent. That's funny. Mayonnaise levels looking tough. This is not as difficult as I thought it was going to be. Apostrophes being used wrong is my pet peeve. You didn't bring a beer, would you, did you? Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Gotta be faster. Oh. The wrong use of the word there. That's a common one. I see that all the time. I do it sometimes. Like I'll use the wrong your in a text message or something, and then I kind of like gaslight myself, and I think, did I actually type the wrong your, or did autocorrect put the wrong one in there for me? So like I don't even know if I'm doing it. I want to think autocorrect is the one that messed up, but maybe not. I don't know. I think I'm getting old. Oops. Mayonnaise is a lot. I know people also that will intentionally use the wrong your or the wrong there because they know it bothers so many people. Grumble. Okay, so if I do this... Aza puts the butt icon in there, or butt emoji in there. Or emote. What do you call those things? Yes, I have heard Butt say that he does that intentionally. Ooh, dropped it. One of Jeff Fox. I remember Jeff Foxworthy. He was like the king when I was in high school. Everybody loved Jeff Foxworthy. And I remember somebody was like being critical of him, and they were like, Jeff Foxworthy only has one joke he tells over and over again. And I was like, my whole world just kind of shattered in that moment. You're right, he does. But I still enjoy his comedy. And honestly, you gotta respect that. If you can tell one joke over and over again and set yourself up for life, you're doing something right. Get her done. Here's your sign. Yep. You're doing something right. I got you, Adam. Okay. So, we wait for the saw blade to bounce off of the first throw block, and then we get both of them in rapid succession. That's not how you do it. Oops. You know, I ought to be using my other controller. It's easier to get up throws with that one. Well. Okay. Famous last words, yeah. I'll be complaining about up throws before too long. I had a pokey pooping on me. Did you guys see that? Holy smokes. Alright. I remember, like, speaking of Get Her Done, like, I remember watching a Larry the Cable Guy show on Comedy Central, and, you know, he's doing his thing. I always liked Larry the Cable Guy, and I can't even remember what he was talking about, but he said, I haven't been this excited since I found a quarter in my poop, and I was just so unexpected, it caught me so off guard. I laughed for probably a solid 5 minutes. I was like, you what? That was probably the funniest thing I ever heard him say. Alright, come on. We are getting close here. Alright. I don't know how close we are to the actual end, but we're getting to the point where we can do this saw blade section. There's no reason we should be failing it anymore. Ah, grumble. Micro peep, that's right. I saw what to do, just too late. You slide onto the snake block. How cool is that? Nice. That was a cool one. Yeah, we beat it. Yeah, I heard that one up too. Alright, 1 by 1. You done did it. I did. So, oh, this is the one screen level. Okay. So that snake block level, I remember seeing that when I would watch people play this. And I think I kind of had it in my head that was going to be crazy hard. Oh, now we're looking at shell jumps. I'm going to start getting up throws when I don't want them. Ah, thank you for the G's, guys. Alright, so it said all... What? All green shells are 2 bouncers, but... I'm guessing the pipe up there is a secret, but how do we get it? What? What's going on? Retro Dave with the raid, thank you! Super duper cool. I did get raided. Retro Dave's, he's good peeps. Welcome in, Raiders. Let's give Retro Dave a shout out. Let's see here. I gotta figure out how to do that. The Red Avenger, welcome on in. Thank you very much for the follow. Shout out was given to Retro Dave. Did you get that, Vil? Thank you. Alright, well. GL Hall of Fame hack. Yeah, this was definitely one of my bucket list hacks. Like, this is one that I've told this story a few times tonight already. This is one that when I was like first getting interested in kaizo, I would watch people play and I would think like, oh, I could do kaizo, but not at this level. Like this is too hard for me. And I said when I reached 200 followers, we were gonna do Invictus, and we are doing Invictus. Hello, darling. Thanks for the shout out. Thank you for the raid. That's awesome. If anyone doesn't know me, I'm Pixel. I play kaizo hacks. That's the whole elevator pitch. Oh, you're fine, babe. That was how. Thank you very much. That was only how many hours of kaizo ago? A few. Just a few. So I know a lot of people do this, but I keep track of, you know, the hacks I've beaten and the date I beat them. And sometimes I think I should have kept track of like how long it took me to beat them as well. I might actually just start doing that now. Just an estimate, you know. Okay. Alright. Play kaizo? I guess I'll stick around? Yeah, stick around, cat. Welcome on in, cat. In case you haven't seen me before, my name's Pix. Glad to have you in here. I am, of course, giving Cat a hard time. Alright, so I absolutely have to jump on this shell to get that key. There's just no other way to do it. Kamek took me quite a bit. This was my second big boy hack after Grand Poo World 2. Padlocks and padlock accessories. What is a padlock accessory? I don't know. Ah.
Oh my.
I was kind of thinking that was an oh my moment. Accessories must be a key. Yeah. Being cheeky. Ah.
Yeah, Cat actually made a bunch of my emotes. She's been a channel friend for a long time. Oh, I'm itty bitty. I got shrunk. I was my wife that shrunk me, too. God, I can hear a cat.
Cackling in the other room. She's making fun of me in the other room, guys. He done got shrunk by the padlock. True spousal love. Oh my god, I can still hear her laughing in the other room. I don't know if I'm doing this right at all. Ah! I'm trying to get to that pipe. Just... If anybody's wondering why I'm doing weird key jumps, I'm trying to get up to that pipe. It's nice when you get a little bit of family participation, you know? Pixelina doesn't really like to talk on the microphone, but she does like to interact. Ah! Bop, bop. Okay. Ah. Oh, whoa. I hit that shell twice and it kept going. All right, we got to the pipe. It is... You have stumbled on one of my many secrets. Juz High. Cool. Secret. There's no Yoshis in this level. Not that I've seen anyway. Alright, let's see if this works. Yes, it does! I can get more than 2 bounces off this shell. I thought I was gonna have to key jump. Alright, so we go down there, hit the switch, and come back up. That's all we do. Oh. I thought those would turn on. I bet I need to hit them from underneath. Evil just knows you're thinking about yeeting a Yoshi. Jeez. I'm not always thinking about eating Yoshis. Ah, Grumble. What's up, darling? You're not gonna keep the cat out of trouble.
Maybe we can get Pixel.
Ah! Alright, so my baseball dude. He gets killed when I hit the switch, so that's good to know. Oh, Grumble. I vote yeeted, being I've never heard yoted. That's a good question, Cat. Yoted makes me want to yodel. Oops. Alright, so here we go. What? Not cool, bro. Alright. Ah! Yoted a goat before. That would be bad. Oh, you guys are hilarious. I love the puns. What am I? That was way off. Been playing around it, and it's simple enough, but also has a lot of particulars that take remembering they do. So when are we gonna see a Shore Cat game? Super Shore Cat World. Wait, I think he threw that on his way down. I think that would have hit me if I stood still. I guess I should have just stood still and found out, because it definitely hits me if I jump. Yo, 6-1, welcome in. How are things? How are you? Alright, so here we go. I have absolutely no idea how I did that. Okay. Woo. Should get together in the Discord and have a bunch of us Lunar Magic nudes collab on a single level. Oh, that'd be cool, actually. Can't see me making anything worth playing anytime soon. I have a few levels made, but I haven't played them, just exploring, placing things. I've heard of people that, I can't remember the example that I heard, but I've heard that there was a guy that made or a person I should say, I don't really know, but a person who made a ROM hack having never played a kaizo level before. And it was a pretty well received hack. I can't remember what the hack was or who the person was that made it. But it's been done. Although, Kat, you do have some experience playing kaizo. Want to try to make an easy casual hack when I eventually start having Lunar Magic streams? That'd be awesome. Oops. Beginner hacks by beginners, that's what I'm trying to do. Nice. Made by beginners, for beginners. And this is not relevant to anything, but I always thought it'd be really cool in a ROM hack to see that like old school 1980s arcade winners don't do drugs screen. I don't know if anybody remembers that. But there were so many arcade machines that had that screen. Ah. Oh, was it Konami games? Alright. I didn't know it was just them. I just have this memory of seeing that winners don't do drugs. Like Ninja Turtles, yeah, yep. 5 levels so far, but definitely want to make more custom block objects and sprites. Charlie Sheen's got some explaining to do. He totally does. Oops. Alright, here we go. Ooh, there we go, we got it. Ah! I want to get back to that little on-off level, but I don't know if I can get through that Fire Lotus level again. Or room, I should say. Okay, this one's not too bad. I say as I jump right into a baseball. Grr. So does nearly every rock band. What? Rock bands are wholesome examples of how we should live. They would never do anything unscrupulous. Like, pronounce the ED at the end of the word if it didn't end in D or T. That would be something an irresponsible role model would do. Ah! Seems there's a lot of games. I just played a lot of Ninja Turtles. My answer is biased. I remember it being on Ninja Turtles. I don't know. It was so long ago, though, and arcades were almost I mean, they were fading out by the time I was getting interested in them. Ah! Do you play on a Mister, Dave? I just ask because there's a ton of arcade cores on the Mister, and I bet Ninja Turtles is on there. Whoops. OG SNES. Using a piece of cardboard the size of a quarter? Techno. It actually reminds me of an interview that I saw with Nolan Bushnell. He was the founder of Atari. And he was talking about his original Pong machine. They put it in a bar to see if people would, just to see if people would play it. And the bar owner called him in to say, "Hey, you gotta come fix this machine. It's broken." And I got people waiting in line to play it. And turns out the coin slot was full, or the coin collector was full. It wouldn't accept any more quarters. That's all that was wrong with it. But later on, as the game became more popular, kids started finding ways to, or people, I don't know about necessarily kids, because early on it was just in bars, but people started finding ways to circumvent the paying for the game. And one story that he recalled was they opened the coin slot and it was just full of water. And what people were doing were making clay impressions of quarters and then just freezing, making little quarter-shaped ice cubes and bringing them to the arcade to spend in the Pong machine. Oh, Grumble. Gotta drop. Take care. You take care too. I think I'm gonna wrap up here, and we'll come back to this level on Thursday because I achieved my goal for tonight. I wanted to beat 1 level, and we beat 2. And I beat that snake block level that was that scared me a lot. So I'm very happy with our progress tonight. And based on what I've played so far, we're going to be able to beat this hack. Ah! Thank you. Thank you very much, Dave. I saw that snake block level and I'm like, this is the one I remember watching people play. This is the one I just looked at and said, nope, this is too hard for me. I'm never gonna be able to do this one. So I'm feeling pretty good right now. Oh, come on, Chuck. Ooh, missed it. Pop. I have seen people playing the snake block level in Dram 3. And I really, really like the way it looks, the way it flows. But you can tell just by watching it how difficult it is. And that's gonna be another bucket list hack. But one that I really want to do is Grand Poo World 2. Grand Poo World 2 is another one that was it was pretty new and a lot of people were playing it when I was just getting interested in Kaizo, and there's another one of those kind of bucket list hacks, like this is too hard for me, I'm never gonna get there. And you know, fast forward a couple years and I think I probably could do Grand Poo World 2, so it's maybe that'll be the 300 follower goal. Okay, big jump off of there. Oh, shucks. I'm gonna play Dram 3 next year at some point. I kind of want to play that too. I'm not gonna jump straight into it because it's definitely above my skill level at this point, but it is one that I want to play. I've been kind of avoiding the other Dram games because they're, I don't know if boomer hack is the right word, but they are from that like early era of Kaizo where, you know, you have things like excessive kaizo blocks and stuff like that, and it's not really my favorite type of level. Woo! So, do I have to use both of those booster blocks? Did he update DRAM 2 as well? I heard about the update to DRAM 1. I might give him a try. I also, I don't know if you have this, Dave, or not, but I've got this, like, weird mental tick. If I start a hack, I feel like I have to finish it. You know, or find some reason that I can't. I can't. I have trouble just giving myself permission to try a hack and decide that I don't want to finish it for any reason at all. Yeah, grumble. Yeah, I can probably count on one hand the amount of hacks that I have started and not finished. But I'd like to get better at doing that, at just giving myself permission to stop. Because realistically, if I do that, if I force myself to feel like I have to finish everything I start, then I could potentially be missing out on hacks that I don't think I could finish. So, if I don't think I can finish them, then I never start them, and I could be missing out on some really fun games. So. It's one of the reasons I waited so long for Invictus, is because I was worried that I wouldn't be able to play it. And if I started it, then I'm you know, in for a grind. When the reality is, I can just give myself permission to stop. Two during my skill marathon I left for now. One, the beginning seemed unbeatable, and the other had no saving and no save states, so you had to beat it in one sitting. Or get to a save and the puzzle at the start made no sense. Okay. So if you're playing on OG SNES, you probably got like an FX Pack Pro. Can you save state on that? Because I didn't think you could, but I've also heard that you can get custom firmware that allows it. Of course, I can't remember if you're a save state person or not. Right, here we go. Ah! The older SD to SNES model, but the official one. I picked up the FX Pack Pro, but I never really looked into custom firmware for it because I never had any interest in save states. Although, I do have use cases for them now. Like if I'm playtesting or something, I'll go ahead and save state. Or if I, you know, reach a checkpoint but have to stop, it's another good use case for a save state. Oh, Grumble. Save state to SNES is great for speedrun practice. Speedrun practice is another great use for save states. So just out of curiosity, just sheer curiosity, how do you capture the SNES? Do you have a capture card that takes composite input? Or do you like upscale it with a retro tank or something? I'm always interested in the different things other people do. Oops. Oh no! Okay, so if I re-grab off the first Koopa. I don't know, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how to do that one. Elgato HD60 capture card and an HDMI converter that converts the old RGB cords into HDMI. Okay. There's just so much neat stuff people can do. I deliberately got an external capture card that it's a StarTech USB like HD cap or something like that, but it has a dongle for the composite inputs, so I can capture from the SNES. But I had to split the signal to get that done, and I don't know if it was just too many old connections or what, but they weren't always reliable. Like sometimes the TV would just go blank, and I'd have to wiggle the cords and it would come back. But so I just switched back to the Mister because it'll output both at the same time. So composite goes to the TV, and And HDMI goes to the capture card. Oh no! Don't have one at the moment. I have one. And if you want it, you are welcome to it. I don't know how we would get it to you logistically. I don't know where you are, but if you want to hit me up in Discord, I mean, if we're within a reasonable distance, I wouldn't mind making the drive. I just picked up a new one at a flea market. Well, not new, but you know what I mean. And got in trouble with Lena. She's like, how many of these things do you need? And I'm like, I'll get rid of the other ones. I'll get rid of one of them. Oh, grumble. Oh, yeah, that's a bit of a drive. I'm a Midwestern boy. Getting an N64 flash cart for Christmas. We play Mario 64 and OOT hacks. Nice. Woo! Alright, we made it back here. Oh, grumble. I kind of like areas like this, though. Where, you know, you have to play everything to get back to the area that you struggle with. Because you wind up getting super good at the early stages. Could play them on emulator now, but once you go to console with ROM hacks, you can't go back. You really can't. Emulators are fantastic. They can do amazing things, like we wouldn't have passes and things without them. And they can even do a lot to prevent the latency, like they can run a frame or two ahead. But it's just never going to be the same as console. I say that while not playing on original console right now, but I'm a big proponent of FPGA gaming. For all intents and purposes, I think it's as close as you can get to the real thing. Ah, why did I jump again? Something special about playing these hacks on the same system you grew up with in the 90s. Exactly. And I hope you find a CRT, because that just adds another layer of, I don't want to say realism, but you know, the way the console operates was designed with a CRT television in mind. So the experience is exactly what you're intended to experience. Although modern displays are pretty good too. We just had a TV break a few months ago and we got a new one, and I noticed it has a special HDMI port on it that says for games. It's not even a game mode on the TV. It's a special port that says game. And I'm like, I just wonder if that's dedicated low latency, no picture processing port. And I haven't tried it yet, because... Oh no! An old Commodore 64 monitor that may work? I bet you could get it to work. I don't know how those hook up, and I almost want to say they're RF. But I don't know. But even if it's RF, you could get it to work. You can still get RF modulators on eBay pretty cheap. Oh, you just wait. Ah, grumble. Oh, it's 20 minutes after. I better quit it. I think we're gonna go ahead and put on the old ending screen. All right. Well, I think we should raid out DeVille. I don't think we've done that in a little while. Search. Okay, there he is. Hey, thanks for the raid, Dave. That was awesome. Yeah, we only got 2 levels done tonight, but you know, hard hacks are hard, and I'm happy with it. So thank you, Shorecap, for sticking around. And it looks like, looks like Ville's doing Sigma runs. Oh, and he's got a Winter Wonderland theme going on. So I'm gonna send you guys over to him, and well, I gotta get that raid started first. There we go.